Hey folks, Nathan from Drawfee here, doing a little pre-episode intro. I wanted to let you know that this is a concept creation video for the first ever Drawfee Game Jam that will be happening this weekend, December 15th through 17th. We've got a ton of amazing people coming together to make some ridiculous games, and you'll be able to watch live on Facebook at facebook.com/Drawfee. You can check out the description of this episode for more info on the schedule for that weekend, but what's even more exciting is that we will be posting all the finished games for download. So check back next week and enjoy the episode. Sorry in advance.
Welcome to Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Julia.
I'm Jacob.
We are doing another Game Jam video today with Jolie Menzel, who is the lead narrative designer at Ubisoft SF. Thank you so much for joining.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I'm so excited.
We talked a little bit before we started recording about what kind of game we might want to make here. And the two key terms we landed on are non-violent and shoe-based.
Yep.
Continuing the...
It was a very good conversation.
Continuing the strong tradition of non-violent shoe-based games.
It might get a little violent.
Maybe a little bit of violence. A healthy amount.
Not gratuitous violence, but
right.
Shoe violence.
Yeah, shoe violence. Violence against shoes. Violence from shoes.
Shoe on shoe violence.
I want to see that as the rating on the back. It's mostly safe except shoe-based violence.
Yeah, T for teen. Shoe-based violence.
Light alcohol use and shoe-based violence. I think I'm going to take a stab at a character here. It's got to be a foot, right? It's got to be a footman.
A footman?
A footman.
I mean, I guess.
Joe Footman?
It's got to be Joe Footman, your everyday footman. Now because you said Joe Footman, I have to give him a mustache.
Yeah, absolutely. We are already starting off strong.
We're off to the races.
On the right foot?
Jolie, how dare you?
Starting off on the right foot. No.
We invite you here, and this is what you do.
Into our house.
You should have invited me in.
It's like a vampire rules. If we invite you in, you're allowed to come in and make as many puns as you want.
Yeah, the worst vampire. Oh, man. Oh, okay. Sleepy Joe Footman.
Yeah, it's kind of like, Joe the Plumber, but it's like Joe the Footman. And he's your everyman in the city of Footopolis.
New Foot City?
He's gonna... You say New Foot City?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an everyman in Newfoot City, but he's out to prove himself to the world. Maybe. I don't know what he's doing.
I mean, his dad was a very big foot in this town. He doesn't want to be in the shadow forever.
He's got big shoes to fill.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep those shoe puns coming.
There it is.
Sweet elixir.
I think he needs a little hat too.
Yeah, and what do you think is the point of this game? What's the goal here?
Well, I imagine since we say Newfoot City, we got some Mario Odyssey references here. Maybe Joe Footman can hop into these various shoes to gain different sets of abilities that he can use to traverse the world that he's in.
So you just want to explore the world as Joe Footman?
And become the king of Newfoot City.
Oh, I like that.
He has powerful ambitions, dark and powerful ambitions, Joe Footman.
Is he the Rockefeller of shoes?
Yeah, it's like a rags to riches story.
He wants to make the best shoe factory in all of Newfoot City.
Yeah, the biggest and best one. He can hop around and then maybe there's a high heel shoe over here that he's about to jump into, and it gives him access to new places and stuff.
But he can't walk over sewer grates.
No, that hurts. That hurts a lot.
He also has a lot of problems in the rain.
You would think in a city designed entirely for shoe-based life forms, they would have accounted for the sewer grate issue, but they didn't. So yeah, our boy can just
hop in there.
He can just hop on in there. Whoop.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Just like this.
His eyes need to bulge out when he's in that shoe.
Oh yeah,
just
sure.
In constant pain.
Yeah, let me add that in. I want him to be fully embroiled in this shoe.
That'll twirl your mustache, says Joe Footman.
One of his many catchphrases that the kids love.
He's got so many lovable catchphrases.
Yeah.
He's this close to being a Macy's Day Float. I mean, come on, look at him.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, that really tickles my tooties. That's another one he says. Here we go. Let's get the bulging eyes.
Oh, no. I don't like that he's looking at me like this.
Am I pretty? You think I'm pretty?
Yeah, I don't know how how gender works in foot world. Maybe it doesn't.
I think it just doesn't.
I think it's like fluid based on what shoe you're currently inhabiting.
Yeah, I think that's good. Gender fluid foot people.
Yeah, exactly. So Julia, I might pass this on over to you to add some more elements to this. We got our character and like what he does. So I'm gonna send it your way, and you can add some more stuff.
Very excited to hop in.
So Julia, I think we definitely need a little bit of your special brand of horror in this foot-based game we've got going here.
Yeah, for sure. So Joe Footman's very good. He's in a world on his own, so he needs like some obstacles.
Sure.
Because this is not violent.
I'd like for maybe there to be, towards the end of the game, one moment of extreme violence.
Like stabbing the bad guy with a stiletto heel.
Yeah, just over and over. And
Street like Tarantino amounts of like blood spray.
yeah. And Joe Footman is like weeping as he does it, weeping for what he's become.
You get a gun shoe.
Gun shoe.
It's Bayonetta now.
Oh man. The shoes should get more ridiculous. Like they start as like normal things you could buy in a store, but then they become like gun shoe and axe shoe.
Yeah. Sci-fi shoes, like a levitating, like jetpack shoe.
Yes. Soap shoes.
Oh, so you can do sick grinds.
Yes.
Oh my god. If there aren't sick grinds in this game,
We're messing up if there's no sick grinds.
yeah, go ahead and shoot an email out to your team right now and just say sick grinds. They'll know.
They'll just nod knowingly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Brilliant.
She's done it again. So, Julia, you have a banana peel here that is the size of our hero.
He's very imposing.
Oh, he's a sentient banana peel.
Yeah, I imagine he like follows our hero around, Joe Footman,
Is he like in love?
and he kind of just comes in and like spoils it. Like he's about to take something, and this guy comes in and he's like, "No."
He's like gets like right in front of him, like mid step.
Yeah, he's always like leaping out of the shadows. It's a jump scare element. I'm here again. Jolie brings up a good point, though, Julia. Is he in love?
Joe Footman or this banana?
The banana. Like, maybe is that why the banana keeps chasing Joe Footman?
I think so. I don't wanna spoil his motives, but it might be that.
He's got a look in his eye a little bit.
He wishes he could wear shoes the way that Joe Footman wears shoes.
You just look so good in those shoes.
No matter what you wear.
I love it. It's like a secret love story. Forbidden love, star-crossed lovers, feet and banana peels. For generations.
Ah, the classic. Shakespearean,
Yeah.
actually.
It's like, I want to see you succeed, but not without me.
Why must I destroy what I love?
We could have been something together, but now we are ripped apart.
Uniting our peoples.
What happens if you realize that you can be successful without me? Where will I go?
Oh no. It's so sad.
Need more self-esteem, banana friend.
Okay, well, apparently I've decided he has a French accent, so...
Yeah, clearly.
And low self-esteem.
And low self-esteem. He's French and has low self-esteem.
That's a part of his character arc, is him, coming to terms with himself.
He has to learn to love himself before Joe Footman can love him.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
So then I want there to be some normal, like, obstacles for a shoe to encounter.
Yeah.
Like chewing gum.
Gum's the worst.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. If he steps on it, he gets slowed.
Dog poop.
Yeah, definitely dog poo.
Oh, yeah.
But there are no dogs in this world, so that's a bit confusing. But the poo is still there.
There could be dogs, they're just like gigantic.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Dogs are like a menace.
Like these evil giants who like leave behind like oil spills of poo.
Yeah, they block the
They're
path.
basically the humans of this world.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw like the classic emoji poo.
Oh, my favorite.
Classic emoji poo.
Classic emoji poo.
You gotta respect the classics.
It's true.
You gotta get the young folks in there with the emoji.
Oh, the emojis?
The Long Island accent's coming out.
Yes! The emojis!
You gotta get the young folk.
Oh, the kids want the emojis.
I go to the mall and I just see that all of the young folks are going to the emojis. I just keep hearing about this emoji movie. I was talking to my little grandson, Anthony, right?
Anthony?
And he's just all about, listen, we use Anthony out here. Ask me again about Antony, I got so many stories about Antony, let me tell you. But right now, he's really into this emoji poo. I got him an emoji poo for Christmas. It's in a pillow shaped thing. I don't know. He's into it.
He's a weird kid.
So what does this world look like? We kind of need a world here.
Yeah.
I was picturing like a cross between New Donk City and then like Wacky Workbench from like Sonic CD.
Sonic CD? Jolie, where are you coming with these references?
Anyone who knows me who watches the video will just be like, God damn it, Jolie, and your Sonic references. Get out of here.
Well, specifically Sonic CD, the one that like no one has played.
The best Sonic.
This is blasphemy.
I was about to challenge you and say that it was Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh, well, that's my second favorite.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Anyone like who knows me listening to this right now is just like tearing their hair out and being like, of course she somehow got them to talk about Sonic Adventure 2.
She couldn't go 30 minutes without bringing it up. I actually loved Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know if I could still play it like today, but when I did, I definitely like 100%ed it and was like jamming along to the butt rock song as you fly around in space and fight the big pustule satellite thing.
It's so good. I still play it at least once a year.
So is this like a big open world kind of thing? I'm trying to decide what to put in this background here.
It could be like vertical, like jumping on scaffolding kind of thing.
Oh.
So like you're literally going to the top.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a literal version of the metaphor, the metaphoric rise of Joe Footman.
I like that there's a sewer grate and dog poo and gum up here on the scaffolding.
This is rock bottom, man. You're not even close to the top yet.
It's rough in Newfoot City.
You'll never get to the top, Joe. You've always been a dreamer.
He's still looking like at the camera.
Yeah.
I want him to be looking at the camera in the game too. He never stops staring directly at you, making you a party to the things he does.
Yes.
If there was one thing I could get in this world, it would be that we could somehow get like AAA voice acting talent for this game.
Oh, who's your AAA cast for Joe Footman?
Oh, I need someone who's got like a really good gruffness to him. Maybe like I always go to what's his name? The dude who was Spike in Cowboy Bebop, Steve Bloom, I think.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I do love Steve Bloom.
I love his voice so much, and I just want it to be in everything.
It wasn't everything for a little bit.
But now it's not.
I wish it came true.
Now I need more.
What happened?
Steve Bloom, if you're watching and want to donate your voice talents to Joe Footman, please reach out.
Please.
Yeah, donate your voice just like
Little
Mermaid
Mermaid
style. Yes.
I just picture like Spike Spiegel getting his like voice stolen by an octopus.
I would read that fan fiction for sure.
Oh, who's this? Who's this friend?
It's just background people who are just watching his rise to the top.
Cheering him on.
Yeah, they're like in the windows in the back here, you know? They're like going about their every day and they're like, wow, there's a lot happening out here.
They're looking for a scandal too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like some of them don't encourage him. Some of them are very negative and they try to tear him down.
It's like Taylor Swift.
Exactly. It's just like Taylor Swift. That's what people will say when they play this game.
It's just like Taylor Swift. I want that to be one of the reviews.
Taylor Swift, please do the voice for Joe Footman.
Yeah, she's not busy.
Yeah. But I like the idea that the ultimate boss of this game is just this hand.
Yes.
You know, that like kind of shadows in, like you see the shadow of it.
Oh yeah, so the shadow of the hand always looming.
Right, because the French banana here, he is fighting out of love, right?
Yes.
So this hand is the true evil.
And maybe the banana used to be a full banana, but then the hand peeled him.
Oh my god. Yes.
Oh my god.
And left him just a shell of his former self. A peel.
Man,
A peel of his former self.
this story's getting some depth to it.
Yeah.
Just like Sonic Adventure 2.
Really when the series found its narrative voice, I think.
I agree.
Yeah. That was the height of Sonic right there.
I would also like to remind you, Jolie, as we're getting into this and we keep adding things to it, you are free to use any elements of this you want to, or none of the elements if you don't want to. This is all just concept and idea generation, so none of it is like set in stone.
Super into emoji poop.
So I think, does this need anything else?
I don't think so. I think it's beautiful and perfect.
It is, it's definitely something.
I love the idea of like this little foot guy being like his son or something. Dad, what are you doing?
Father, why have you left?
Who is this strange banana man?
Father, in your thirst for power, you've forgotten what was truly important.
Yeah, you, at the end of the game, you go back to your son with a little, like, football cleat. You're like, let's go throw this football around, son.
Yeah, but your son turns his back on you, you know, because he's like, you abandoned me when I needed you the most, and that's when Joe Footman realizes all he's lost.
And then he becomes the Hand's apprentice.
Oh my God, he becomes the new Hand.
His like toes grow into fingers. He just morphs into this hand.
He's also going to be wearing a little hat.
This is like Shadow of the Colossus all over again.
Yeah, for sure. Aldo is definitely a foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we definitely landed somewhere, huh?
I think we sure did. I'm super psyched about this.
This is an image.
This is an image. No one can argue that. Jolie, thank you so much for being on. We're excited to get this thing going next week.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I'm very excited.
Should we talk about your team name, perhaps?
Oh yeah, we forgot to mention that. We actually got the team name for this one done ahead of time. Do you want to reveal it, Jolie?
Yeah, so we are Team Highly Visible Ninjas.
Yes, beautiful. And you see on the screen where Julia has designed the team logo here, which is great.
So good.
Well, thank you. It was a great jumping off point. All right, I think we're all done here. I think we're ready to get into this game jam.
Yeah, everybody tune in the 16th and 17th, right, Julia?
Yep, of December.
We'll be streaming on Facebook pretty much all day, all weekend. So anytime you want to tune in, we'll probably be there, unless it's the middle of the night. And as always, we're sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry.